Divine greetings, entities, energies, lovelies, bodies of light, seekers and sojourners of truth, the 144, chosen of the chosen few. Happy, happy, happy 777 portal and 77 portal as we portal through the Sirius gateway. And I'm portaling through this rain, as you can see behind me. It's slowing down now, but it was feeling so good. I like to portal through the energies, and the energies of this rain is just on point with this 777 portal. So it's not just one day, but it's very powerful, very potent, because there's always, when you see repetitive numbers, as I say, those are the portals, but this is 3 sevens, and what we say about 3, there's power in the numbers of 3. 3 also represents creative completion, so it's like a completion. 7 represents completion in itself. 7 days, 7 steps in the process of the Genesis story. 7 chakras. Well, we know we have more, but 7 main chakras. So there's usually the number 7 in itself. Not only that, it represents. It looks like a lightning bolt. It represents coming from heaven down to earth. We are in a universal year of 7. So it is really bringing home that bring it down to earth, bring it down to earth, bring it down to earth. From heaven to earth, heaven to earth, heaven to earth, right? And I'm not talking about heaven in the sky. I'm talking about the divine heavens within our minds, within the consciousness of our minds. So there's so much I want to share with you. I'm just jumping right in. I jumped in and the portal just took me right through. So I'm going with it as I give it to you. Kind of had an impromptu moment, just said, you know what, I'm feeling this rain, I'm feeling the energy, the vibrations, the high frequencies of this portal that I even arose with, went to bed with, because I went to bed after hours, so I went to bed after already in this portal, being in this portal. And not only that, this portal, as I said, it's not just one day, it's a gateway. It is from July 3rd to the 7th is known as the Sirius Gateway. So it's not just a 7-7 portal. The 7-7 portal actually, see, I ain't lying. The 7-7 portal actually closes out the Sirius Gateway. And when I see gateways, I usually look at vortex. It's a vortex because there's an opening window. Right, there's on 7-3, there's a portal that's 7-3, and that was actually the full moon. Like, we are in a high potent energetic time. The energetic exchanges are through the roof right now. It's on 10. You really should grab your surfboard and surf these waves. I feel like one of them surfers that's looking for the big kahuna, the big wave. Like, where is it? Like, I'm on it. Right, and this is how all of us should feel, even if you felt a little down. Not trying to tell anybody how to feel, but how can we transmute that, which is what we do with the full moon. The full moon is about transmuting what's being highlighted to you with that cosmic spotlight. So it's being able to take what is being brought to you and look at it as an opportunity to be able to find your true perspective in what is. And so that's being highlighted to you. So there's a wave. It's like multiple waves we're having an opportunity to catch right now. So it's very potent that on that day, as we open the Sirius, at the opening of the Sirius Gateway, July 3rd was actually the full moon, a super full moon. So these energies are very high. My galactic beings, my infinite beings is what I want to say. Like, this is one of my news. I know I didn't say this earlier, but I'm going to say it now. This is where I report to you from the 5D, the news that you choose to infuse as you so choose to use, however you feel like using it. But this is the news for my 5D, new age, new earth consciousness people. Remember, it's all in the consciousness. We're not going to a different earth. We are creating a new earth right here. We are in the midst of setting foundations, and these energies are helping us do so. So it's beneficial for us to ride these energetic waves during the Sirius Gateway to help us flip and turn into this new earth. A part of stepping into something new is releasing the old, and that's what some of us that may be experiencing some irritation, some frustration, some funky energy. It's asking us to release the old. This was a full moon in Capricorn, so it's highlighting even the dysfunctions that we have in Capricorn, which the shadows of Capricorn is to control, be overly controlling. To it has to be done this way. So although it's goal oriented, we want to release the shadow aspects. We don't want to do it in a way where it has to be controlled. So look at your situation, look at what's coming up, and ask yourself, am I trying to control this? And not in an aggressive way. We really got to look at the subtle controls. Like, am I trying to make sure it comes out the way I feel like it should, whether I consider it right or wrong, whether it's, we got to look at our righteous truths. Even if we feel like, well, I have a right to, we got to put down those thoughts. We got to put down, because those are the tricky thoughts. I have a right to do this. It should be done this way. No, we have to release the controls by all means. And that's what this spotlight is helping us to do, as well with Pluto being in Capricorn right now at the final degrees of Capricorn. It retrograde, and it's kind of dipped back into 29 degrees. So it's giving us an opportunity to look at the things we need to let go and release control of. Look at the things we need to clean up. So we're given that opportunity in this gateway. We're getting it not just from the full moon, but also by being in the Sirius gateway as well. Getting communication with, it's like gaining intercommunication with the Sirius star. Those of us who are star seeds, those who may be more connected to our galactic family, our galactic celestial beings and so forth, whatever your connection is, this is an opportunity where you open up and you connect to the ethers, right? To the ethers, as the Sirius star is within you. You are a part of it. We are stardust, y'all. We come from the star. So we don't need to go actually beam up and connect to the star. The actual telecommunication is within you. So it is a more of a, I want to say the veils are thinner. We already know it's thinning, but the veil is at a thin space, it's just thinner right now during that time that we can connect, right? So meditate, go within, things like that. And it peaks on the 5th. So it's from the 3rd through the 7th, but it peaks at the 5th. Some say the 4th, but it peaks at the 5th. And believe me when I say these other, how do we call them? Not the powers that be, the powers that were. They are aware of all of this. This is why they last year opened up CERN on the 5th. They utilize the most, the potent day, which is at its peak, to do the things they want to do. Look at July 4th. Like, these people, I'm talking from Roman times, I'm talking from the Roman Catholic Church. These people, they have our information. They know what to do. This is our ancient cosmic, our ancient ancestors that understood the cosmos. We already had this. We just need to reconnect. Some of us need to wake up to it. Some of us need to walk more towards it and connect with our cosmic body, right? That was already with us. And they know of it, but they keep it and they use it for their rituals, for their purposes, because the energy is there to be used and manipulated. How we use it depends on us as human beings, whether we use it for good or bad, right? So it is good energy. However, the powers that were uses it for their selfish gain, for them to gain control over others, right? And things like that. But I'm not going to go down that road because I'm in the portal, y'all. We're portaling through, and I want us to focus on this portaling energy and what it's doing for us, with us, through us, and how we can best utilize this energy that is so opportune, high opportunity for us. And it's allowing us to tap into our creativity just as they use it, that's why I was mentioning it to you, because I want to let you know that they don't have the power. They're not the powers. That's why I call them the powers that were. We are the powers that be, right? But we have to choose to be infused with the light. Choose to be who we are here to be, the chosen ones. You are chosen because you have chosen, not because some God in the sky, in the clouds chose you. Not because someone here chose you. Not because your galactic federation or your galactic family chose you. You chose you. You chose your experience. So we have to choose to infuse with this light and this light codes that are coming in and the information. So it's for us to tune into these times when we're in a portal, when we're in a vortex, when we're in a gateway. It is very high opportunity for us to be intercommunicative with the ethers, with our cosmic body, with our etheric body, with our higher self, over self, and yes, our angelic beings, our guides, right? The entire invisible realm. It's time for us to tune into that, so we have these opportunities to do so. So that's what this Sirius gateway is helping us do. So we tune into that. And today, if you didn't get to do it the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, today the 7th, and even after that, after the 7th, because this is a powerful portal, understand that that energy kind of reverberates. It kind of like when you hit a gong for the next couple days. So even up to the next 3 days, or maybe even as far stretched as the rest of the week, work this energy from the Sirius gateway being opened. If you can get it in today, perfect. If you can have a moment to just meditate, do one of those really in-depth meditations. I like the ones with the pyramids. If you can look that up, pull up a 777 portal meditation and really allow this guided meditation. Or if you just want music to play and you guide yourself, or you're just open to allow the galactics or the guides or the energies, whoever it is, whomever, whatever it is that is to connect with you, and just be open to that connection so you can receive that guidance. You can even do a meditation where you're releasing. We can collectively work on releasing the bad, the negative so-called energies, the apparent bad energies in this realm. Cut ties with them, let them go, and then embrace the light so that you can open up more channels. You are a channel, you are a conduit of this light and energy. Open more fractors of light within your being, right? This is an opportunity for us to open up more of the light that flows through us, right? And I have to do another video on this because I really want to go deep into talking about our fractors of light. What does that mean? If you look at a pie chart or fraction, we have to understand that these fractors of light, like every time we break through something, we break through a shadow. When we break through that density and the shadow that is within us, then we break a light. So, I want to say like 3-dimensional beings are like they can handle 3rd density light. There are 3 streams of light. There are 3 fractors of light that is coursing through their center, right? And it's the more you become like a 4th density being, that's another fractor of light. So there's more light coming through, less dense space for the shadows. So we want to work on that. Become a higher being, step into your higher selves, quantum leap, ascend in your soul and elevate in your soul, doing the soul work. So, and only when we admit things to ourselves, it is not about hiding. Hiding is getting us nowhere, especially in these times where everything is just on your sleeve. True heart vibrations are telling on everybody. Anyone who think they have a secret, it's funny because you don't. Privacy is an illusion right about now. It always was, but even more so now. It's an illusion. You think you have privacy, but you don't. Especially with a lot of people like myself who are really in tune, and we're really like, it's almost like seeing through everything with X-ray vision. Like, oh, I see that. We see you, right? And you see you, and you see other people. It's like we all walking around going, I see dead people. I see people. I see energy. I see things. Like all of our clairs are coming on. And when I say see, it may not be with your visual eye, but seeing with your 3rd eye, which means all of your 6 senses. You are sensing, you are seeing, you are being, you are doing, right? So we're exercising these energies, y'all. It feels so good to be in this space right now. I just did my 7 days of moon chakra work with the full moon, closing out the crown, closing out the crown with the purple. That's why I'm in my purple, and then it's just beautiful to feel these energies. As I got to the crown, transmuted everything coming up. And I was hit with some stuff too, but this is why I could tell you all, it's an opportunity. Allow it to work through you. Feel blessed by it. It feels good when you're like, oh, Now I see what was there. I see what I needed to work up. And now I have the opportunity to transmute it in love and send it up through my higher, chakras, through the crown, opening my crown and releasing it, sending it back out to the ethers, right? Because I'm raising my temple. We are all pyramid temples, y'all. You got to get that. It's a light prism within our temple prism of our mind-body complex, right? So this is an opportunity. Utilize this 777 portal, right? And it's 7 because of the day. I probably should have said this earlier. It's 7 because of the day. It's 7 because of the month. And of course, the universal year of 7. This is not going to happen again for a long time. I'm not going to say never again, but never with these numbers in these coordinates as in 2023. It's not going to happen again in our lifetime, right? The next 777 portal will probably be in 2032, because the numbers will still be the same, 2 2s and a 3, but it'll be arranged differently. So, but either way, these portals really help us. And before I go, what I wanted to say is, right now, as we're in this gateway, or what I would call a vortex, from the 3rd to the 7th, it's like a vortex within a vortex. For those of you who may have seen me, the post or the video where I was talking about the 369, or the live. I think I did a live. I might not have posted a video here. It might be in a live. I may be confusing videos, but I did speak about the 369 portal, which was 669, or it was the third day. I think it was the 3rd day of the 6th. It has to do with June, if I can find it somewhere, but it's 6 on the 9th of June, which is 6-9, and the 3 was the 3 in 2023, something like that, the way it broke down. But there's a 369 number coding in that, and that opened up on the 6th, and it's actually opened all the way through September. It's going to be, again, with only in September, it's going to be 963. So from that opening, from June to September, we're already in a vortex. So this is what I mean when I say vortex inside of a vortex, or a gateway inside of a gateway. So this is just a smaller vortex that is within a larger span of a vortex from June to September. So, that's something that it's exciting energies. We're already getting some of that 369, energy vortex that we've been working with. And then now we have the Sirius gateway. And then there's the portals that we were just working with, the portal of the full moon and the 777 portal, which is highly potent. So like I said, major waves, big kahunas. Get your surfboard out and let's surf, y'all. Let's surf these energies. Don't let nothing bring you down. Don't let nothing get in your way. Look at it as all an opportunity. If somebody's walking out of your life, let them. It is that time. If it's meant for you, as they always say, it will come back. They will come back, but you don't chase it down and you don't try to manipulate it. You release. You release control. You let it go, and you give thanks to the energies for bringing you the things that we need to see, that we need to let go. Utilize that opportunity. Surf your board and be like, you know what? I'm on my wave. It don't even matter. I don't even matter anymore. I got to go. It don't matter. So I share that love and light with you. Enjoy your portal. Get in a meditation when you can. Take the time to have gratitude and embrace anything that is coming up for you that you may be feeling a little bit grief about letting go. If you got grief, that's okay. Go through the grieving process. Go through your 4 steps of grieving: anger, denial, bargaining, acceptance. And when you get to acceptance, ding, 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 you've reached the love frequency. So allow yourself to go through it so you can grow through it. Grow up to glow up. And with that said, each one, reach one, teach one. If you don't know where to start in your big, beautiful heart and shine your light from the inside out. Peace, love, light, portaling through.